Have you ever felt the sweet sting of growing up, where the warm glow of old photos mixes with the sharp taste of goodbye, like flipping through a family album during a quiet evening, much like the bittersweet letters soldiers wrote home in World War II, full of love but edged with change? In episode 2 of Kaguya-sama wa Kokurasitayo Tonei no Kaden, released on December 31, 2025, we climb higher on the stairway to adulthood, building on the first episode's memories to face new steps in love and life after high school. Imagine the soft rustle of turning pages echoing like whispers in an empty room, the touch of faded pictures pulling you in as if you're sitting beside Kaguya, heart heavy with what was and what might be. This episode isn't just a look back, it's a gentle push forward, like the end of the Breakfast Club where friends scatter but bonds linger. What if letting go is the real way to hold on? The pull draws you closer, the answers hide in the laughter and tears, making you crave the view from the top. Think of the slow farewell in Titanic, where love blooms amid sinking dreams. Here, in this 26-minute chapter, Kaguya keeps reflecting on her album, sharing talks about men and women, deep chats with friends, and emotional send-offs, like a group hug before a big trip. Picking up from episode 1's cozy memories, this one shifts to real talks about growing up, with Miyuki and the gang facing adult choices. You're right there, feeling the room's quiet warmth, hearing laughs turn to sighs as secrets spill. Without giving away every word, key moments build on past joys, leading to fresh paths and a tease of bigger changes. Will these steps lead to joy or jumps? The story moves ahead, sparking a fire of wonder. Chase it to see the full picture. Episode 2 pushes the story along by diving into life after confessions, adapting manga chapters like 170, Kaguya Wants to Talk, and 191, Kaguya Wants to See Them Off, plus bits from 162 and 163 for emotional ties. It reveals growth in relationships, with twists in how characters handle adult talks and goodbyes, ending on a cliffhanger that hints at the final movie's big shifts. Pacing feels calm and steady, like a slow walk upstairs, balancing funny chats with deep moments for good flow. Fans often ask about skipped parts. Why jump over big arcs? Manga details show the special picks key emotional spots to fit the short format. For example, the ABCs of men and women chat skip setup from earlier chapters, around 150s, but adds context from volume 18, where talks about gender roles tie to themes of equality and love, making the anime's quick version a smart shortcut to heart without full backstory. Main characters show real heart, like open wounds healing in the sun. Kaguya grows from proud to open, her motivations now about sharing feelings, choices that surprise with their warmth, transforming her from game player to true partner. Miyuki stays steady but reveals soft fears of change, his talks consistent yet deeper. Friends like Chika add fun layers, their growth in letting go feels real. Were these changes surprising? Yes, but they fit, like evolving from teen games to adult trust. What hidden pains shape your own changes? The show asks big questions about power and love, like who leads when hearts are equal, showing up in talks that mix laughs with truth, much like Socrates' debates but with romance. Morality shines in choices to be honest, sacrifice in saying goodbye for growth. Hope fights despair in facing adulthood's unknowns, like characters choosing talk over silence. Survival means adapting, not winning. Do you hold tight or step forward in your life? New bits add to the school world, like hints of life beyond, making the universe feel bigger and real, with rules of growing up that add sweet sadness. Words cut sharp like a friendly tease, poetic and simple truths, not old lines but fresh hits that stick, like Shakespeare's lovers bantering but modern. Lines about men and women echo real chats, foreshadowing changes that echo after. You're in the room, hearing the pauses, feeling the laughs. Does that goodbye word hang like a promise? The script builds want, pulling you to watch for more. Animation flows smooth, with art using soft pinks and blues to show warm memories versus cool futures. Not just pretty, but meaning comfort in change. Lighting plays with shadows on faces during talks, stillness in close shots building feels, movement in quick cuts for fun. Direction uses low angles for big moments, like looking upstairs, editing slow to match heartbeats, adding tension. Music acts like a quiet friend, soft tunes rising in emotional peaks that stay with you, silence loud in sad spots. Voice actors shine. Aoi Koga's Kaguya trembles with soft strength. Makoto Furukawa's Miyuki adds deep warmth, catching the soul of growth. This episode weighs heavy with joy and ache, like scars from a good laugh, moments that spark wonder at love's path. I felt warm inside, like old friends reuniting. A key shift hints at destiny's meeting, breaking old ways for new, like Romeo and Juliet's leap, but hopeful. Ties to big questions. What if growing up means saying yes to change? You're there, album in hand, a soft cry fading. Chase the feeling, your own steps wait. Some say pacing drags or skips confuse, but see it as smart choice for emotional focus, like a poem skipping words for punch. Complexity adds depth, not mess. I love the heart, but note quick quick jumps. Overall, it wins with feel over full detail. Episode 2's big wins are deep feels and fun talks. Small flaws and skips don't dim the shine. It hits its goals of heart and growth. But as pages turn and stairs end, one whisper calls like a half kiss. What if your next step unlocks it all? Watch, it's your climb now, pulling you up.